¿Dónde, dónde me había quedado? Acá estás. ¿Eres de fuera? ¿Te gustaría quemar una varita de incienso? ¿Qué piensas de la muerte de Rex Lapis? ¿Quién eres? ¿Cómo podría morir una divinidad como Rex Lapis? Aun cuando yo fui testigo, no puedo creerlo. Tal vez solo regresó a Celestia. Ahí deben estar el resto de sus amigos Adeptus, ¿cierto? En cuanto a Liu, estoy seguro de que él ya ha hecho los preparativos adecuados. ¿Sabes por qué? He vivido en mi hogar natal por décadas y ciertamente extraño mi casa ocasionalmente cuando venía el rito de descenso. Rex Lapis ha estado con nosotros por miles de años. Estoy seguro de que nos extrañará. Ok, ese no era, ¿verdad? No, si era él, ¿no? Ah, no.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implement. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Cruzaremos los dedos para que Noble nos lo reembolse.
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location.
El rito del descenso también tuvo lugar aquí, así que solo estamos usando la escena del crimen para...
The Liu Qixing have agreed to this arrangement.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millelith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dway and Karst, none of those pesky Millelith soldiers have come chasing after us. Also,
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was...
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know.
Hay algo que no cuadra. Todos parecen estar muy relajados.
These things are for the authorities in Eugene Terrace to consider. Trying to help before the rite is conducted. The Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint into that. All the mora that flows throughout the...
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Mora. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhang?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information.
Las 7 estrellas proporcionan la ubicación y Noble los fondos. Siento que están ocultando algo.
Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation what in Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns. Only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers out. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we...
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me.
Tengo que ir a comprar cosas, ¿no? ¿Qué es aquí? Está raro. Hola amiga, lo siento, ya no me quedan existencias. Vuelva en otra ocasión. ¿Quién eres? Pues, ve con cuidado, espero que nos volvamos a ver, a encontrar cuando vuelva con más producto. Ve a comprar flor de seda, abajo 9 metros. Ah,
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do.
Which kind? The,
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with. My goodness, this gentleman is quite... You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
bueno, supongo que lo tengo merecido. Esto es lo que tengo por llamar a Paimon comida de emergencia. Espera, ni siquiera me reconoces.
I'm sorry? Ah, yes. We've met before, haven't we? Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine. Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen and mostly grows under complex. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulture. Wow! A true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me. I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner.
Suena más impresionante de lo que realmente es. No sé nada de horticultura.
oh, Mr. Zhangli, you're way too humble.
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melody. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the seven. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time, but this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the seven in 3,700 years. As such, I do... Now that's settled, a question.
You forgot to bring money again?
Veo un patrón de comportamiento. A estas alturas me sorprendería más que lo hubiera recordado.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I
heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension, it would be bad luck to say it out loud. But I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares. They'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell.
So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make them?
ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to?
I will wait for you near the statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the event.
Ujú. Ah, me puedo transportar ahí.
Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue Bridge, right?
Quédate.
We need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny.
¿Sabes cómo hacer perfume? Es que hueles genial.
Wow. I'm just going to assume that you're either joking or being sarcastic. To be fair, I put a lot of effort into my appearance for someone who spends all their time in the great outdoors. But I smell great.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qimei.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lan. See you around.
Pero ya estamos cerca.
Hello. How may I?
¿Necesitan
Ask you
algo?
a question.
¿Sabes hacer perfume? Qué bien huele, Madame Shimin.
Sorry, you caught me off guard. I think we need more time to get to know each other.
Creo que sí, lo que digas.
We just wanted to know what perfume you normally use.
Oh,
Estaba ligando,
well,
sí,
I don't
déjame.
actually use any. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause that since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yang Air? Oh, as in scent of spring, Yang Air?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally,
Fragancias rituales. Voy a pedirle consejo a Gia. A todo el mundo le tengo que pedir consejo. Ahí estás.
Well, hello. You found me at last.
I've been waiting.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're...
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the... Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you?
Queríamos
What
usar
kind would you like?
estas 3 flores de seda, el mismo que tú llevas.
I'm not wearing any, darling. Could it be that you've been bewitched by my natural scent? If so,
Whatever this is, you guys need to snap out of it right now.
3 in one go. Mike, you have extreme taste for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition. Is that it?
No es para regalar, es una ofrenda para Rex Lápiz. Sí, por...
Ay, ay, ay. Who let this tiger out of the cage?
Ay,
Well, with your looks,
así se
who
liga,
can
¿eh?
blame you? If, as one of my favorite poems goes, "O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring."
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant. But you'd better make sure
Bueno,
So, where is a good place for making
en el valle
sweet
de
perfume?
Adoapa, que hay de la cocina de Shalik.
Where is that? Mondstadt? We're only making some perfume. Somewhere closer to home will do. Let's go for the kitchen at the Wanmin.
The Woman. Castas.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work. Are you ready to please?
What did
Claro
you
que
say?
sí, lo que quieras.
I meant make me proud. As my assistant, obvious. While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Ahora, acá está el agua. Fragancias rituales.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now, use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come
No te
out.
preocupes, mira, ya no, ya soy una experta, de por entiendo.
Ooh, you're a natural. Like a fish to water.
Pues obvio.
Now, take these and try it out on your own using a near. Don't forget to do all 3. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers when...
Has aprendido a crear aceite.
Try something new at the One Bean
Bájate. Bájate. Esta morra en todos lados se quiere trepar.
Well, aren't you going to try it
No lo
out?
quieres intentar, es la mesa
Has
de
the
fabricación
or
esta
would you prefer some
que te enseñe
hands-on
cómo
guide?
hacerlo. Ujú. Tierra, agua y fuego, fuego y viento. Creen para mí lo que más quiero. ¿Qué tengo que hacer? Pulsa para seleccionar el personaje a mejorar. Oh. Receta. Me faltan, ¿no? Sí, me faltan esas cosas. Tierra de Wi-Fi, creo para mí lo que más quiero. Aceite esencial de doncella de la casa dorada. Este es el que tiene que ser, ¿no? Que extrae esencial 1 de 3. Me hacen falta 2. Y el último, ¿no? Está. Listo, entrega el aceite esencial a Jiren. Aquí tienes, preciosa.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. The essence is placed into water and simmered over low heat until most of the water has boiled off. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes, so please, focus on controlling the heat. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it.
Siguiendo los consejos, hacer un poco de perfume.
All 3 perfumes are ready. And you, my friend, a testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
No es lo que crees. Pensé en ti todo este tiempo.
Wow. You actually remembered my throat, you know. You're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in anyway.
Soy una
Shall I
máquina.
give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
The first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love. The second one is for those with more refined tastes. The first choice for Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help. I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful. Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime, okay?
Sí, sí.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the
Lo que
Center of
digas.
the 7. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
Ay, güey, tengo que ir hasta acá. No te hablo contigo, espera. Ya quítate de ahí. No vamos a hacerles ofrenda. Pero no tengo esta cosa, ¿o sí? No, no la tengo.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue. This...
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the...
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream.
Ser
And it's
tejedora de
light
los
by This
valles.
is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters
Ofrecen
of
el lo
Isis
del
Eye.
destino.
The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that?
Parece que Rex Lapis le gusta. Entonces la respuesta es el tercer perfume.
That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and let's hope the Chising can catch the real.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
¿Qué estarán tramando las 7 estrellas de Nobel? Todo sea por ver la exuvia.
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person.
Man, why is he gotta be so secret?
Fragancias rituales, misión completada. El mundo de las tareas. Vamos a esto. Ya que se desactivó, vamos allá. Ah, quítese. Ah. Sería chido que te dejara aventar los personajes. Bate.
All things must change.
Saludos. ¿Le ocurre algo?
It's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought it a great shame that so many of these...
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human heart. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also, but if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they...
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think that which lies in the deep, this harbor, is like a mountain of dry tinder. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy.
¿Podría prestarnos la campana purificadora?
Did you have
Quería saber
something
si
to
podría
say,
prestarnos
youngster?
esa cosa.
Borrow
¿Qué
something?
cosa?
Apart from that, I don't have anything of value that you... But it was not originally mine, either. That trinket you... I was a vain beauty when I was young, and I would pester him for that, but he could not dissuade me, and so he gave it to me. But he said that if someone should come to borrow it, I must not be loath to give it away. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone... Still, though, I can't recall when it started. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
La podemos buscar nosotras mismas. Soy una buscadora de objetos perdidos certificada por los caballeros de
That's right,
Fanovius.
Granny. We'll follow you back home and search for it ourselves. And, we can help with chores if...
All right, children. There is no need to worry. I didn't play...
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is you...
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot?
How does that work?
Oh, youngsters.
La campana es
I
una...
simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside.
que me tengo que agachar, ¿no?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
We crumble apart. Drop. Starfall. Drop.
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it. Dodge this. Cool it. Dodge this. Freeze.
Perfecto. Nos subimos a 40. Ya no me deja más. Esta también hay que subirla. Listo, nivel máximo. Y en arma. En arma la subimos. Esta también me falta uno. Ah, no, me faltan 3. 2 de esos. Bueno, un arma. Es que todavía no tiene un 4. Si tuviera un 4. En artefactos. No. Constelaciones. Nada. Vamos para allá. ¡Ah, no te quedas! Ya vale. Si me agarro de aquí la salvo. Sí.
You notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Dodge this. Freeze! Ha! 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 Dodge this!
Oh, dale bien, mamada.
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Ya se volvió a poner el maldito escudo.
Freeze! Cool it! Oh, so sorry. Freeze! Cool it! Freeze! Dodge this!
Oye, Marto, esta madre.
Come a little closer.
Cool it! What's the hurry?
Vamos para ella.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus?
Ay, güey. Ay, güey.
Paimon's more and more convinced.
Creo que hay que pasarla rápido.
Blitz.
Dodge this! Freeze!
Ay, güey.
Cool it! Dodge this!
Oh, oh.
Bet you can't.
Ah.
You've been a naughty boy. Ha, he, he, ha, he, he, ha, ha, whoa, he, he. Oh, my. Yep. He. Surrender and I'll be gentle. Hup, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Huh. Whoa. Hup, he. Yeah. Yep. Whoa. Hup. You're in for a little shock. Hup. Hup. Yeah. Ah. Whoa. Yeah. Come a little closer. Blitz. Huh. He, yeah. Ah. He,
Ahora, quítate.
that's cheating.
Cool it. What's the hurry? Don't push your luck. Dodge this. Don't get frostbite. Freeze. Cool it. Freeze.
Drop!
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy. Hup, hup. Ah. He, huh. Whoa.
I'll race you there!
Hup, yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Perfecto. Cambiemos.
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp
Al
outside.
menos podremos.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Now, let me see.
Desafío
All
completado.
right, that'll do. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really
Ustedes
are quick.
Adeptus es una de las 7 estrellas. Es uno de los Funtai.
An Adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone as to whether I am one or not, child.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless, but no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any to cry, catch the murderer at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the
Y
bell?
si su amigo no le devuelve la campana, entonces me regala la campana.
Hey, it belongs to Granny. We're supposed to return what we borrow.
Oh, let you keep it. You really are a frank child. But this bell gets homesick sometimes. Who knows? It might find its way back into these. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
Thanks, Granny. Perfecto. Ahora coloca el perfume y la campana purificadora en sus lugares. Tengo que ir entonces a... No. Pensé que tenía que ir a la de los 7.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside.
¿Conoces a Madame Pink? ¿Eres un adeptus?
An adeptus.
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old Granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to
Ooh, Paimon loves kites. Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various... I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be...
Oh, sure. Curiouser.
Bueno, ya estaba cerca. Bona.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been...
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used... Well, this is Mr. Zhang Li from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well-versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him.
Entiende de ropa, de productos cotidianos, de joyas, de porcelana. En el camino hablamos de té, perfumes, fauna, flora.
He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over... I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract. Ah, Paimon's heard that name before.
Shh. Paimon, no hables de eso.
Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom in the passage of time. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame, as does that which the cryo.
The compliments of a learned man truly.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the
El
payment,
pago. Oh, es verdad el pago.
Well, allow me.
Poco así mucho pinche
Hey,
bar.
it's Child!
¿Acaso acordaron verse aquí? Entonces esto es una emboscada.
No way. I was just passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that, or perhaps, you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, the rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure. Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
Oh, valiente aventurero, ¿podrías traerme 5
That's
Cristopter?
not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
A most fair price.
¿Podrías hacernos una rebaja? Es un precio justo. Negociar. Este... 500 moras.
That won't do, I'm afraid. It's too little. Too little, I say.
Bueno, entonces... 4,000.
That won't do, I'm afraid. It's too little. Too little, I say.
Bueno. Entonces... 10,000.
5 geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much. I'll do it.
Adiós.
A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace. No
Se
problem.
comen moras.
25.
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount?
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of him.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will
Ni
simply
hablar,
pay the
tenemos que
wholesale.
regatear. Te pagaré la cantidad íntegra. Ok. 3. Ah, no, 7,000 es lo menos que pide. 7,000. Órale.
That's too little. Hardly a fair price.
Bueno, ya que. Entonces serían 8,000 varos. A la madre, 80,000.
That's too little. Hardly a fair price.
Este perro. Bueno, 15,000.
That's too little. Hardly a fair price.
Hijo de su pinche madre. 18,000 y es lo máximo que puedo dar. 18,000.
That's enough. I'm done. 25,000 and not a penny less. Take it or leave it.
Hey, don't get mad. Guess we have no choice but to pay in full.
Ahora, ¿dónde hay que ir? Acá.
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do. Of course, there'll be a premium, so what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden
Necesitamos
implements
50
over
ramas de
Eugene
árbol y 20
Terrace.
leños.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a single trip. Not
Done.
This is all you got? Then no can do. Child? No. He's putting up the money? No, still no. How about this? Let's make a trade. Get me a single Chinkson flower, and I'll consider that payment for a detour to find...
Guess we've got no choice.
Have you brought the goods? Hey,
Claro
that's
que sí.
pretty good. These things are pretty rare, and I have no idea where I'd find them. With this Chinkson flower, I should be able to pacify my daughter tonight.
Puta madre, esto se actualizó.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults.
What info do you need?
Ni hablar.
Does that mean you know what he's after?
¿Qué más podrían querer los Funtoi? Los Fatui. ¿No recuerdas cuando estábamos en Mondstadt?
Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy. The finest pharmacy in all is...
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Ve a la farmacia de Bubu.
The reception is deserted. Hello?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out and...
Un chaneque.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
¿Es una zombie? Mira quién habla.
Joke's on you. Paimon floats. So anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her? It can't be.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi Chi. Once upon a time, Chi Chi died. Then, Chi Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now,
Lo dices como si fueras la
Chi-Chi
cosa
is a
más normal del
zombie.
mundo. No sabía que había zombies en las tierras de Arcontegeo.
Something like this would be unimaginable in...
Hello, little...
Excuse me, sir. Did you...
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription.
Una orden.
These are
Es imposible
Chi-Chi's
hablar con
orders.
ella.
I'm afraid that she's probably right. It's to do with her orders. Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi Chi helps you. You help Chi Chi.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way, everybody wins. Sometimes...
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat.
No entendí
Please and
bien.
thank you.
Yo creo que nos está tomando el pelo.
I don't believe so. The Guizhong Ballista, at least. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng by an adeptus in the distant past. Located in Qinheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external...
Mr. Zhang Li really knows Liyue inside.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the cocoa goat.
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal. An adept.
Did you want to add anything?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legendary animal. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know.
Algo
either.
más que no sepas
Where it
no
came
es de
from?
mucha ayuda.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista.
What the heck is a cocoa goat?
Una coco cobra. Creo que voy a tener que ir caminando. Pedo. Y me parece como una misión secundaria, ¿no? Encuentra la balista de... Llegaste al destino. Sí, pero no encuentro esa madre. Estar acá arriba. ¿La balista qué? Llegaste al destino. Encuentra la balista Gushun. A ver, voy a irme hasta allá arriba. A ver si de pura suerte.
What do you think,
Oh
cutie?
my. Ah, sí, es cierto, pero no me va a dejar.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Bájate. No, quítame eso.
Is this an answer from this world?
¿Qué onda, Nix?
You're in for a little shock. Oh my.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Ah,
I'll race you there.
A ver, ¿cómo se llama la misión? Bate.
Bet you can't keep up with me. I'll race you there.
A ver, era...
It's raining again. This will hinder our vision. We must remain vigilant.
Este güey va bien lento.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Solidify!
Ay, está más bajo de nivel que yo, güey. Bájate. Ah, que te bajes. Estas trepadoras me cagan. Oh, que la chingada. Aguántame que esta pendeja.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Leo tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Muy bien, voy a tener que sacarlo. Espérate, ahí.
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an Adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this thing? Just...
It is currently in op.
Aw, what? It broke.
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited high society knowledge.
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand. That said, let me think for a moment. Ah, yes. Spare parts were made for the Guizhong ballista when it was first built, as I recall. There is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong ballista. What?
So, what you're saying is that you actually understand.
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic. With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
Reúnen los materiales del almacén de suministros.
Where is that supply post? Here, post.
La balista Wansun es una máquina intrincada concebida por una divinidad y solo podría ser materializada por las manos de los artesanos mortales a través de un enorme trabajo. En este sentido, solo podrá seguir siendo un arma realmente poderosa mediante un mantenimiento minucioso. Tras siglos de paz en la guerra, en la Tierra, si ese antiguo mal levanta su horrible cabeza y sumerge al mundo en la guerra una vez más, se necesitarán tanto estas piezas de repuesto como a un artesano de un calibre y carácter adecuados para reunirlas. Nota: para quien las reúna, las partes estructurales, a saber las vigas y las extremidades del arco, se encontrarán dobladas y apiladas en el almacén. Al ser robustas y haber sido conservadas por laca, permanecerán completamente intactas durante un milenio. En cuanto a las piezas finalmente diseñadas, como el gatillo, los elementos de sujeción, las hebillas de cuerda al arco, etc., se encontrarán en un contenedor específico para ellos. Por favor, tome todo lo que necesite. Esta máquina es una parte integral para la defensa de esta tierra contra sus enemigos más formidables. Aprecie cada parte como si perteneciera a su propio cuerpo y realice sus solemnes tareas de reparación con la misma devoción, y que una maldición caiga sobre cualquiera que deshonre la historia de esta gran máquina al saltarse pasos para repararla.
Come a little closer. Blitz.
Ah, me pide otra de estas, pero no la encuentro. Bueno, vamos a investigar todo por acá. Me falta otra de estas. Ahí estás.
Wow, this weather is awesome.
Van dos, ¿no? Y luego... falta una cuarta. Una, dos, tres. Aquí no hay nada.
I'll race you there.
Falta una, pero no la veo.
Wow, these will come in handy. Bet you can't keep up with me.
No, no hay, ¿eh? Me vine por acá. ¿Qué más hice?
What do you think?
Vamos la piedrita. Ya de este lado ya no falta nada. Bájate. Bájate. Sí falta una. Reúne los materiales del almacén de suministros.
Don't be such a brute. Here, surrender and be gentle. You've been a naughty boy.
Huh?
Oh my.
No, por acá abajo no es. Sí, es ahí arriba. Ahora voy a entrar desde acá. ¿Será esta? No.
I'll race you there.
No, no hay forma de trepar. No. ¿Quién sabe? Aquí no hay nada. Bájate. Ah, allí estaba la entrada. Qué pendejo. Ok. Eso era lo que necesitaba. No mames.
These parts look useful.
Media hora en eso.
One moment.
Pero un momento, voy a ver
Try to
si
repair
puedo
the defect.
arreglarlo.
It is done. The Guizhong ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Ooh! Now how do we turn it on?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Tienen incluso
Over
binoculares.
here we have nothing. And over there, more nothing.
Hey, just what do you think you're doing?
Ya valió.
So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what exactly?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's...
Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarders. Oh, this area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical device, but trust me, it's got him. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already got... The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces, and that's if you get out of this alive.
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an adeptus for selfish gain. Disgraceful be. It is not we who need reprimanding.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz. Come a little closer. You've been a naughty... My. Let's spark things up a little.
Yeah, the cross.
Don't be such a brute. Blitz. Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
Oh, mami.
Looks like I got
Son mis perros. No, no te caigas. Bájate de ahí.
Have a little taste. Fry. Have a little taste. Have a little taste.
This is not the end.
Dodge this.
Bidons, dejen como algo. Hola, madre.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz. He, here. He, you, he, huh? He, he,
Becomes
he, he, huh?
Perfecto. Y me falta una persona. Así que está acá abajo.
Come a little closer. He, he,
that tingle.
you, he,
That tingle. Freeze.
Como tiro por uno, culeros. Se dejan venir 20.
he. Try not to enjoy this too much. Hey, don't be such a brute. You, you're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy. He, he,
Venga.
he,
Dodge this.
you're in for a little shock. He, you, he, he, let's spark things up a little.
Así.
These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time. We should focus on our contract with Chi-Chi.
Oh, yeah, that! So we've got the Guizhong ballista.
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby, save for the usual wild. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an...
Which means
Vinimos aquí para nada.
Paimon wouldn't go that far. We did something.
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Explain that we could not find a cocoa goat, and
Good idea. We did our best.
What do you think, cutie?
¿A dónde tengo que ir? Pues me queda cerca es esto, ¿no?
forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the Coco Goat adapted beast of which you...
What a disappointment.
Oh, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
¿Tiene alguna otra pista que nos pueda servir? ¿Para qué necesita esa cobra?
Cocoa goat milk is tasty.
Coco cabra.
So tasty. Much better than normal. I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. Ah, here. This is the name.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes, all things are random and...
Excuse me, everyone.
Oh... Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's
Lamento
world to
decirte que
you.
la leche de coco no viene de la coco cabra. La leche de coco proviene de los cocoteros.
No.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Necesita tiempo para procesarlo. Algún día te tienen que crecer.
Someone learned a valuable life lesson today, then.
Might I ask who...
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck. What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi. Ah! The medicine... The snake is speaking!
Una serpiente que habla, ya nada me sorprende ni...
I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent!
Don't mind Chung Chung. She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing with Chi-Chi aside...
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Phew, at last! Things are finally starting to come together.
3 million more. Top quality. Guaranteed.
3 millones, mejor asaltamos la casa dorada.
Aw, too bad the Chising have taken it over for now. Security will be
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself. Though practically speaking, it could be a hard...
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much more. And as for Mr. Zhongli...
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling back to China?
20, a few moments later.
Coco Goat! Coco My sides hurt. Oh my goodness.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my odd... If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk...
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but so much fuss over
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi.
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, Child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 more.
2.900.000 more.
Difference from 3 million.
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in and of itself, though practically... Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
That lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the... So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope? What have...
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House? If not the I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Leo saying goes, the walls have ears.
¿Ahora dónde tengo que ir? Coloca el incienso eterno en su lugar.
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the everlasting incense. The completion of our
Woo! Finally!
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so far?
Vaya viaje más raro. Raro. No sé si he experimentado lo que es la riqueza o la pobreza extrema.
Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. Well, to treat you to a meal.
El señor Sol invitado a algo. Esto es inaudito.
Oh, yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the Mora this time. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole in the wall, praised throughout Liyue.
Hole in the wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Indeed.
Que se tomó
Let
algo.
us meet near the harbor, at third round knockout.
Misión reunión. Espera a que den las horas 8:20.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done some. Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice.
Entonces por fin me invitarás a beber algo.
I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguan's Jade Chamber.
Hey! There's even a storyteller here!
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses to judge.
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the cloud. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, Lady Ningguan's masterwork. Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze down. Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor. They say that when Lady Ningguan ponders important affairs, she retreats to her Jade Chamber with none but her three closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted three to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, The rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such merely grasping one or two of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom. Enough to stay.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of...
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
¿Quién anda ahí? Paimon,
Wait,
corre.
I am not with the Millelith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Chising. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yue High Pavilion.
Una emisaria,
And I have come
secretaria.
specifically to, well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Chising. At the moment, I am serving...
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about...
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full, but I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as she invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite her to come here. I wish to meet her. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these
Entrelazados. Adiós, amor perfeccionado.
And with that, the emissary who called herself Ganyu, but we've received an invitation from the Liyue Chising. Paimon still can't believe it. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count.
Yo siempre me comporto bien. Paimon, ¿estás tramando algo otra vez?
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh.
Capítulo 3, una nueva aventura. Disponible hasta el rango 28. Mejorando el rango.